So what I'm doing right now is I'm opening the energy in the feminine, because that's my powerhouse, is the spirit feminine energy. So we're going to be operating majority in the feminine until Vinny and I demonstrate what we're going to do later on. And then we're going to balance out because we represent two different energy currents. All right, so I'm going to do a quick clearing of the room. This is a for those that haven't had a session with me in over 6 months, this will be new. A lot of the modalities that I'm doing today will be new. So I'm calling in spirit. I'm asking spirit to clear any anxiety from anyone in this room, to clear any minor blocks. We're going to be doing more of the bigger blocks later, but we're going to clear minor blocks before we start, so that it increases the intensity of the energy in the room. And what I'm asking is for spirit to come in to use key code 143, access code 67, and cause anyone to pop involuntarily if the energy was pushed out, in a way to acknowledge to the mind what has happened. What that means is that if the mind is not accustomed to relinquishing some of the control over the spirit or body, that we are asking for spirit to sort of override and take over the wheel for the moment, to come in, to use those key codes and allow spirit to have more space at the wheel. So we'll start that. And for those that are new to my work, what I do is I see people more like very advanced human computer systems, and I use a lot of computer terminology. So I do recoding, rewiring, diagnostics. It's more like I'm a remote IT tech coming into a computer, because I can do things with clients over the internet. I have clients in multiple continents, multiple countries, and many different time zones. So I work predominantly through the internet in helping people clear a lot of trauma first. And once their trauma is cleared, we can start intensifying the energy, raising the vibration, and discovering ethereal armor. And I'll get to that a little bit later this evening. I want to talk about clean energy versus dirty energy, because that's terminology that I use. Some people say low vibration, high vibration, because I think more in computer terms, it's like, are the wires dirty? So is the straw dirty? If the straw is dirty with trauma or heavy energy, whatever energy flows through is still flowing through a dirty straw. So I call it dirty energy. I really encourage people to clear out those channels, so that if they're going to do energy work, that they're doing it in the cleanest, most purest source possible, and it comes through in a stronger way. The coughing will subside. It'll fade away. We want really clean energy, because the cleaner our mind is, the cleaner our spiritual energy is. So as we're doing energy work, or as we're doing whatever quantum work we do, the cleaner the energy, the stronger the connection, the greater the impact, right? So we want to go from chaos to clarity, and we have to do it ourselves first before we can bring other people to that space. Does anyone do Reiki? I know Shay, you do Reiki. Does anyone else do Reiki? So I'm gonna have you come up, and what I want to do is I'm gonna have you do your own energy. I'm gonna have you push your energy, just push it to the room, and you're gonna face this camera. Yeah. So I want you to push your energy in your natural state, and then let everyone feel the energy. It should be a really subtle, almost like a little warm blanket coming through. If you are someone who feels, if that's not your dominant sense, you're not going to feel it, and that's not. That doesn't mean anything that something's not right. It just means that's not your strongest sense. You might be more visual or auditory. And then, Lainey, if you're okay, I want you, if you're okay with it, to push energy through Shay through the room. So we're going to amplify the effort. And what I want to do is let people feel when one person is using energy versus Lainey's done a lot of work in clearing energy, so she has really, really strong lines. And so when it comes through and it pushes through, let me know what you're feeling, if anyone's feeling a shift. It intensifies, right? So And we're using two different modalities. We're using, Lainey's energy is not Reiki. Reiki is an energy modality, but it is not the only energy modality. So what we did is we doubled up the efforts and we pushed it through Shay as one straw, right? We pushed more energy through the single vessel, the hollow bone empty vessel. So can you feel that at all? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yes, of course I did.
When we understand how to strengthen to turn it up, so turn it up one more time. This time I want you to take the attention that you're turning up your dial. Crank it up, but you're not using any more energy of your own. You're just allowing in a greater way. Now, what do we notice happening with Shay's body right now? Is anyone noticing? Yeah, and those on the video are gonna be able to see it in a little bit, right? Can you feel that? So even though your mind is not aware, your body's like, yeah, this is cool, right?